Hey, how y'all doing today? It's Texas Ted. This video is more of a response to a video that I watched earlier on Backcountry Prep's channel. Vaughn over there. Go check out his channel. He's a good old boy. I felt the frustration in his video that he done today, and believe me, I concur with you, brother. I understand more than you know. I live in the great Republic of Texas. Well, it used to be the great Republic of Texas till a bunch of Northerns and Karens and Californians moved into it. And by me growing up here in the state of Texas, I've seen the changing. And it's not for the better, trust me. As men and as fathers, husbands, some of us who are grandparents, and who are awake understand what's going on. And it's the protector inside of you that gets angry and pissed when you see this BS that's taking place. I've been hauling this burden for a very long time. As you know, these gray hairs that you see, and not many hairs up top. That's why I made a video saying you just got to put your faith and trust in God. Because there ain't no militia, there ain't no standing patriot army that's going to stand up and do what's right. That time's already passed. Hate to say it, but we got to speak the truth. We got to be men and adults here and understand where the hell we're at. We're at the end. And it's not easy for me to say that because I'm the last person that gives up about anything, but I am a realist. You saw how they treated the militias after Oklahoma City and how they framed up militias through the years and put good people in prison like Francis Schaefer Cox, who was just speaking the truth up in Alaska. He was a young man and just spoke very etiquetely and was very smart and very polarizing. And he was a force to be reckoned with, so they framed him, set him up, threw him in prison, took away his family. He's sitting in prison right now. You can go over to Lone Star 1776, Rudy Davis's channel, and you can learn all about it. You saw what they did to the Bundys. You saw what they did to Lavoy Finicum. Yep. And you see what they're not doing. They're not doing to these people, burning down businesses, killing people, raping people. And you got these mayors that are protecting them. These communist, feminazi, evil Jezebel, I don't even want to call them women, but you know what I'm talking about, the HRC types, you know? Short hair, glasses, got a pissed off look on their face, walking around like they got a constipated all the time or something. But I guess what I'm getting to you, BCP, is don't look down and don't be angry at yourself. Doesn't do any good, man. Protect your family and get right with God. That's the only way we're going to endure this. There ain't going to be no Wolverine scene in this movie, if you know what I mean. Those days are long gone. You know I'm talking the truth when you drive out and you see everybody wearing these masks. Those people wearing the mask are the sheeple. They're the unawake. They're the one that believe everything they see on TV. They don't think for themselves. They don't walk with God. They live in fear. And by them living in fear is enabling the powers to be to institute this new world order. So what do we do? Boy, that's $1 million question, isn't it? Wish I had all the answers, but God has answers for us. In that book, He tells us all this was coming. For those who have eyes to see and ears to hear, will endure until the end. Maybe, Lord willing, it's all up to Him. Only thing we can do is be faithful to Him. And when that time comes to stand in the gap, own it till your last breath. Don't get down on yourselves. If you've been making videos and trying to warn people and speaking out about this, you've been doing what you can. You do your family no good getting mixed up in all this hoopla and BS that the media is pushing out. You got danger coming down your area, handle it. And handle it fast. Until then, just keep getting prepared and trying to warn people. Going out and being a hero ain't gonna get you nothing but killed. And then what good are you for your kids and your wife and your neighbors? You know when that time will come. And it's coming. Ain't nobody escaping this. Nobody. Ain't nobody escaping the wrath of God unless you're saved and washed in the blood of the Lamb. But we ain't gonna be. A lot of Christians believe that we're gonna be beamed up out of this place before all the badness happens. You know, the tribulation. Don't want to get off on that subject, but those of y'all who are Christians know what I'm talking about. I'm not a pre-tribber, I'm a post-tribber. And like I said, ain't nobody getting out of this mess without taking a bite of that sandwich that's being prepared for us right now. Just stay positive. They want to get you down. The devil wants you to be ashamed. He wants you to be angry. Because as long as you're ashamed, mad, and angry, you're not doing what God wants you to do. Because you're pissed off. Used to, when I'd get mad, I'd go fight and drink. Well, I'm old now. I got a lot of scars, a lot of fights under my belt. I ain't really looking for one anymore either. But one's coming. And that's the biggest fight of our lives. And we have to be ready for it. But we don't go out and look for it. It'll find you. It's gonna find all of us. My grandpa was in World War II, stormed the beaches of Normandy. And as many veterans who saw heavy combat, he didn't talk about it much, and I didn't ever press the issue. But he told me one day on his dying bed, don't go fight nobody else's wars. You hear me, boy? Don't do it. Only war you got to fight is your war with the devil. And God already beat him for you. It's up to us to realize that. May all y'all have a good day. stay safe, and most of all, stay positive. God bless.